Yes, I am here once again to lay more emphasis on evil of corruption. Because evil of corruption is the cankerworm that has eaten deep in the heart of the world. You know, the world, when you talk about Nigeria, everybody in the world shouts corrupt country. It baffles me. I look at it on how Nigeria is the worst corrupt country. I can't reconcile it. Oh yes. If you say Nigeria is financially corrupt, yes, I agree with you. Because there are so many parts of corruption. And Nigerians are not taking part in this. Instead, they are corrupted in this area by external forces. And so when you say that Nigeria is financially corrupt, you are right. But when you say that Nigeria is sexually corrupt, you are wrong. Nigerians are not sexually corrupt. They were taught. They were schooled on this area of corruption. Now, when you talk about politics again, Nigerians are not too bad. But when you talk about enmity, yes, they hate themselves. That's why they kill themselves during politics. But if Nigerians love themselves, they will not kill themselves because they know the value of life. Every African man knows the value of life. But due to hatred, some of this hatred emanated from the kind of leadership the colonial masters gave to them. Do you know that African continent as a continent is divided into pieces? And someone somewhere is shouting that Africans are the worst corrupt countries in the world. I am here to reconcile this. And someone somewhere is shouting, now let us see, even shouting that Nigeria is financially corrupt. Let's look at it from this angle. You know that this individual is a thief. And all the stolen items that he used to get from people, he gives you to keep. And you are the one storing those items. And you know fully well that they are all stolen items. And when you come in the public, you say you're a thief. Who is more thief? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying here. Please, if I step on toes, somebody should forgive me. But that's the fact. Somebody who is producing fake goods, if that individual is not encouraged by customers, he won't produce another one. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about here. Someone who is producing fake goods. You know why he's producing more? He's producing more because people are patronizing him. And whenever he produces fake goods, people buy. And so he keeps producing fake goods. And people keep patronizing him. And those patronizers will come at the back and begin to shout that so and so person is producing fake goods. Tell me, who is more wicked among these two? You patronize the fake goods producer, and you are buying the produced fake goods, and you are the same person shouting that the individual is producing fake materials. Who is more wicked? And this is what brings me to what I titled The Evil of Corruption Part 2. You may not like what I'm going to say here, but I want you to forgive me in advance, because this is what is causing trouble in my country, Nigeria. This is what is causing trouble in the whole of African continent. This is what is causing problem in the third world countries. I still want to find out what is the developing world doing with all the stolen money from Nigeria. And they know that these funds were stolen from the government, and it was dumped in their countries. And some of the people that stole this money are long dead, and the money is not traceable. So my question is, can this money be repatriated? Can these monies be traced back to the countries where they were stolen from? Now, all these corrupt politicians in Nigeria, those politicians that stole our money, that is making people to get angry and begin to kill one another, kill ordinary people that did not steal money, kill ordinary people that are not politicians, kill ordinary people that are not in government. Then I'm asking, the countries where this money were banked, are they not existing in this world? In my country, there is what is called BVN number. It therefore means that before you bank money in Nigeria and withdraw the money from the bank, you will do your BVN registration, which you will produce all your information, everything about you. And when you give them this data, it will be stored in computer. In all the banks of Nigeria, you can make withdrawal and you can make deposit. Copy this idea from overseas. And you cannot tell me that overseas countries where the corrupt politicians are banking Nigerian money, you can't tell us that they didn't know that that money is a stolen money or was stolen from us. And they still call Nigeria a corrupt country. I am yet to reconcile this. That's why I wrote a book that says, who is corrupt? You or me? God is watching us. Who is corrupt? You can get it from my blog. You know that this money is a stolen money, and you bank it in your country and you are still shouting corruption. First of all, get those politicians arrested. Repatriate the money back to us. Send it back to the Nigerian government. And tell the government who owns the money. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? What are we saying? Nigeria is financially corrupt. Yes, agree. But where is the money being dumped? It's an information that needs to be provided. Okay, if the money is provided, is dumped in your country, why not return it to us? I will tell our government that this so and so politician banks so and so amount of money. This so and so politician owns so and so property in your country. Then when you are shouting corruption, we can be able to get you right. But right now, I don't know where to place it. Somebody went to steal money from the government and bring to your country, and you're using that money to develop your country, and you are calling Nigeria corrupt. And when they come to your country, you will search them, naked them, make them to look like thieves. They are not. Nigerians are not criminals. Africans are not criminals. My little daughter asked me a question one day, say, who are the external enemies of Africa? Who are the external enemies of Africa? I said, my daughter, I don't know. I don't know the external enemies of Africa. I don't know. But you know yourselves. When you encourage these politicians to steal money and come to your country, are you a friend of Africa? The two, sexual corruption. Sexual corruption. I won't go deep in this, because if I begin to dig this out, so many things will come up here. I won't, but what I want to say that Africans has procedures. Our marriages are in process. You graduate from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. But right now, marriages in Africa is now firewall. You know what is called firewall? Firewall is fast, sharp. Marriages are garage. Marriages are streets. Marriages inside buses. Marriages in churches. When you have a girlfriend, your girlfriend has become a wife. You have become a husband overnight. Now, Nigeria now have divorce cases more than every other person. But we are not known for divorce because we obey God's law that say, I hate putting away. We learn this from somewhere. Oh yes. You may not like what I'm saying. But now, look at how Nigerian people develop sexual corruption in a different manner. Parents are now trading with their daughters. Parents are now trading with your daughters. You see, a young girl will have a sex mate. A sex mate will come and give the mother money and say, Mama, it's a fine mama. Say, where is your daughter? Because the mother has collected money, will provide information where the daughter is. And when the daughter is going to service the sex mate, the mother will say, go in peace, buy us something to bring from you. What an evil statement. What an evil statement. Buy something and bring from you. The sex mate of the girl will come and give the father wine and some money. The father will say, you are a good boy. You are the only good boy I know. Sexual corruption. Do you see that corruption is, every human being is corrupt. And when the individual will get his daughter pregnant, will lead her to commit abortion. Abortion 1, abortion 2, abortion 3. Sometimes the girl will die and the parents will be crying, and God will be looking at them, trying to make a very big hellfire where they will spend their eternity, except they repent. Evil of corruption. Corruption has messed up our country. Corruption has done so much evil. Corruption is not our friend. Somebody should tell me something here. Somebody should talk to me. Somebody should help me out. The whole world is corrupt. Every human being is corrupt. But you develop your corruption to suit your purpose. Then when you develop your corruption to suit your purpose, maybe the other person is not corrupt the way you are corrupt. You will see the corruption in that life, you start shouting. What of your own corruption that you have covered? What of your own corruption that you have covered? If your conscience can tell you true, you will know that you are very corrupt. But I am begging all the countries that are using Nigerian money to develop their country, please, we beg you. It's causing problem in my country. The youths are not working. There's no infrastructural development. Everywhere is wrecked down. Return these monies back to us. Send this money back to us. Send it to our government. The government know what to do with this money to make the life of ordinary Nigerians good and better. Please, stop criticizing us. Send back our money. Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. Africans are this, Africans are that. Can you tell yourself the truth? Where is the money that belongs to Africa? Where's our money? If you permit me to say, I will say you are aiding the politicians to steal from us. Where's the money? Return the money. Return it. Send it back to the government in Africa. Some of these countries where the money is taken from are dying of hunger. Send their money back to them. If you do that, you are liberating Africa. Yes. If you send this money back, you are liberating Africa. You are making peace in Africa. You are building Africa. You are helping Africa. You are creating more love in Africa. We will see you that you love Africa. If you give back this money, if you repatriate this money back to Africa, we will love you so much. I will sing your praises. I will jump to the streets. I'll make statements on you. I will echo your praise. Any country in overseas that is having African money, that is having Nigerian money, return the money. Return those looted funds. Return them to us. The masses are dying of hunger. The government is trying their best, but we need this stolen money back to us. We need it. Please, please return our money. I am soliciting, bring back our money. As we do shout, bring back our girls, I am shouting, bring back our money. Anywhere it is, bring back this money. Anywhere you bank them, bring back our money. Don't use them again. We need them in our country. Bring back the money. Bring it back. We need our money. Long live Africa. Long live Nigeria. Long live United Nations. One love.